Hmm. I guess I need to buy. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I see. All right. There's a little bit more gunmetal to paint, but I actually want to make my own gunmetal, or at least try. Grab this, this, and this. Hmm. Ah, man, what a way to start. Almost ready. Look up all this stuff, hopefully. Enough room in there. Alright. No, I collect taxes, mind you. So it's about me saving taxes. Trying to avoid taxes. Okay, well, hopefully that's all that fell. How else is the Imperium supposed to run? Hmm. But it really doesn't. Hmm. I do wonder what this color is. Yes, it is. You never seen a double turreted tank? And a tank without any turrets? As a matter of fact, it's actually a double turret tank with quad shots. Looks pretty cool though, don't it? Never thought, honestly, I never saw it that way as a double turreted tank. Until you said something. Then I'm like, you know what? I will run it this way. GW can't think of anything fun. What is this paint? Is this gunmetal? Oh, that might be gunmetal. Iridescent graphite. You could definitely say that. Curious to try this. That looks gunmetal. Very watery. It is a bit of a gunmetal, but it's too liquidy. Graphite iridescent. I wonder if it's just... Oh, good lord, I'm dropping everything today. I wonder if it's just not mixed up well. Let me try it not in the wet palette. Let's see if that's less runny. Definitely looks less runny. Still not good coverage though. It's just runny. Yeah. It's terrible coverage. What's up, Paul? Terrible coverage. Not sure what you could hear. Yeah, neither. I don't know. I don't know the words that are coming out of my mouth either. I'm trying to. I found this paint called iridescent graphite, but it's not great. It's not sticking very well. I'm just gonna mix it with black. Oop. For some odd reason, it's too liquidy and doesn't stick very well. But maybe if I add a little bit of black, kind of overpowers it a little bit. This morning, good morning for sure. Because I use a lot of gunmetal, and I'm kinda, good lord, that wheel's terrible. And I kind of try to find an alternative to it, but clearly, let's see if it is just the paint or is it this area. It might be the area. Not so much, maybe not. Alright, anyways, let's get to gunmetaling this double turreted tank here and see what I need to do to finish up. I think it's mostly just a touch up of blue in a few areas that still needs a little bit of gunmetal. So I don't think I really got to paint this kind of rear side here. So I guess where I kind of left off at when I ran out of gunmetal. After gunmetal, it's going to be... I gotta look at the armor to see if there's any other color other than gunmetal and black and blue. But if not, then touch up on blues, fix up the paint a little bit. Oh, what's up, James? And then varnish. Okay. Oh yeah, the lights too. Just adding as much other color as possible. It's not so it's not just mostly blue. Oh shoot, it fell. Couldn't handle double turret on top of each other. Okay. I guess that is kind of technically all the gunmetal, I believe. Except for the front here. Get this one painted a little bit quickly. I'm not going to paint this underside just because hopefully, like, who really looks at the underside of a tank anyway? Except for GW maybe, or painting competitions. I ain't too worried about that. Okay. Let's let that dry. Alright, time to paint. Time to paint the lights. I guess they'll have bright whites, LED, I suppose. Should have cleaned my my little water there. It's all blue. thing certainly has a lot of light bulbs. Or maybe I'm assuming there is a lot of light bulbs here. It's never enough, man. I put 16 turrets in that Joker and it still wouldn't be enough. Especially with my rolls. I should really open up a new pack of brush instead of keep reusing kind of messed up brushes. It's a bigger World War II KV2 with 3 turrets stacked. I think it was. Are you sure you weren't dreaming there, sir? It's like, yes, that is a tank. It does tank things 3 times better. Well, you know, that'd be kind of like Orc, actually, wouldn't it? Orcs do that kind of stuff, right? Is there anything, any lights in the butt? No. So I forgot to paint more gunmetal on the butt part. Oh, let's see what else we got. That's about it, I guess. Give me through the 3 turrets. Well, when you put 3 turrets there, obviously. Now, if you put KV2, would that be the first thing that shows up? Okay. Well, this is clearly not painted all that well. I definitely gotta make up a lot of blue here. Looks like a lot of patch-up work for tonight. Alright, take it easy, man. Alright. Alright, time for some paint corrections. See if there's another brush I could use. Not really. What's up, Troy? Kinda, yeah, actually. To make it not so open. Hold on, I'm just kind of speeding through it though. Because, I mean, these tanks are, well, tanks. So just little patch ups and whatnot. Make it a little bit more even, consistent a little bit. And then off goes to varnish in a lot of sense, which will also change the color of the tank a little bit. For some odd reason, the varnish makes this blue like so much darker. Oops. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Something that when someone made a comment about why my tanks look patchy, it's kind of intentional. It looks a little weather worn, but I could actually fix it up a little bit more to make it more edge highlighty, but I'm not trying to be too precise here. Clearly you can see my fine paintbrush here, but just trying to kind of define it a little bit. I need to go back over that with some gunmetal. That was really short. Ooh, my 3D printing is done. I gotta go take a look at that. Hopefully it didn't fly off the rack or anything like that. Okay. Hey, good morning, Paint. What's up? chest to look. I think I did create another um, what you call it, chat there in Discord. I think there's another channel for it. Oh, let's see. Yep, token has completed. I think the back end needs a little bit just to cover up the bottom part. Okay. Alright. Let those dry. Let's see. Gameplay. Ooh. Turn one, turn two. Lucky NR number 6. It looks like NR instead of NB. So, do explain. Let me. What was that? The Nightbringer versus. What is that big thing? Looks like there's a Chaos Titan in there. Locust Destroyer always roll a 60 hit with lethal hits. My gosh, aren't you lucky? I struggle to roll above a freaking 3. Okay, gotta let that dry. Gotta go check out my 3D print real quick. It's my Nightbringer against. Oh, that's a Demon Prince. I don't recognize that Demon Prince. I know it's turned sideways, but I still can't really see it. Let's have the music way too loud. So, had an allied Chaos Knights? Okay. I think I'm gonna keep those. I probably should paint them yellow, the lights. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta check my 3D print out real quick. I mean, I'm still able to talk and stuff, of course. Oh, jeez. Hear me grunting and all that, just trying to navigate to the area. Nice. Let me go ahead and clear out the print bed area. And let's see how this thing looks and holds, as a matter of fact. Oh, here we go. Well, let me get rid of this skirt on the side here. I wonder if there's a way to make this little skirt a little bit easier to remove. Let's see. What's world? Oh, world eaters. The little skirt I gotta remove. Let's see. Nice. So it holds my stuff really well. Ha. So I can hold like little droplets for, you know, if that's a point, or little circular things. I think it holds 6 tall. Then I have these things for to place magnets so I can have a cover. And this lip here so I can pull individual ones. Like so. Remove one, remove one, remove one. Yes, that works out great. Did you say skirt? I did say skirt. So that it sticks. It's perfect. It holds. Just gotta remove the skirt, like I said. The first few inches of this is really easy to get rid of the skirt, but then after that it just breaks apart. Alright, what's the next thing I need to print for these things? I think the top part for sure, the cover. And also actually my tokens to put in here. I have 6 of each. I need to print, when I do my print, I need to make sure I print something that will last as long as my sleep. Because I don't want it to be running all night, even when it's done. Come on. Oh, that came off clean. Mostly clean. There we go. I really like these kinds of knives, or knife, with the kind of like flat head, with like a chisel tip, I guess. Makes scraping and cleaning a lot easier. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I don't know what the next thing I'm going to print. but it's gonna be a minute. All right. I think all of this is done in terms of at least the majority of the color. I also bought a Chronomancer for sometimes when it's really hard. Sometimes you have to tuck it in, under the skirt. Not, Chronomancer for 20 bucks, not too bad, I guess. I don't know how much they're worth. I don't play Necromancers. I don't play Tyranids. Necrons. For crying out loud. If I could say it right. I play Tau. I play Ultramarines. That's about it. That's about all. I forgot that I'm on call, so I can't leave my phone on vibrate. Okay, I gotta have it on ring. Okay, I think the tanks are mostly done. The next thing, what am I gonna do? Oh, I need my dreadnought. And it's been sitting there forever in that particular color. I need to move my tanks out the way though. Have all these extra bodies that I need to convert into assault intercessors. These are like extra lieutenants or captains. If I can convert them, when I convert them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Blade Guard that I want to change. I want to get them. I want them to have this as their weapon. But the problem is that the thing that I bought this from, they only have this one pose, and that kind of sucks. So I don't want everyone to be in the same pose. It's not gonna look good. All right. I need to get these tanks out the way. They take up so much room. They need to dry anyway, so off they go. Don't know where that one's gonna go. There we go. Made room. That make enough room. Alright. I do need a Brutalis Dreadnought. Big chunk still to be done. Chunk. Oh man, dude, I have a lot of models that I have to paint. It's never gonna be done. I mean, I'm gonna repaint my Tau. I've already started. I actually kind of want to grab the ones that I thought I liked. I might scrap those too, just because I think as I painted my Ultramarines, I started learning a little bit. Not fantastically, but learning a little bit. They are all gun left arm right. I was thinking about 10 with the Inceptor. Inceptors, heavy bolters. Inceptors don't have heavy bolters. Oh, Inceptors, assault bolters. can't have bolt guns on assault troops though. They can have the heavy pistol and the heavy or and the lieutenant, no, the sergeant can have the plasma pistol. Gonna put this guy in reserves and they can jump out from reserves and hopefully make a freaking 9-inch charge. Been terrible with my chargers. So only one can hope. But then I have a lot of troopers coming out in deep striking reserves. If they can't make that charge, they're gonna be ouch. Dreadnoughts certainly aren't doing well. Well, if you look at the, I don't have the original one, dude. You look at the original one, they have a blow up, not a glow up, but a freaking blow up because they got so massively big. I mean, it makes sense, dude. All right, what did you think about? I didn't have the chance to read them quite all yet. I meant to do that at work, but I got busy. I barely have any time for myself. But I did look at them. I didn't really get a chance to read because, dude, you have a pamphlet. It looks pretty interesting. I would definitely love to see models made out of them for sure. The centipede one is gonna be kind of tough because I don't know, even in hobby stores, they have anything like that. That's gonna be kind of custom, I will say. Although I remember having questions last time about what was that? Like had an AI in its name. Was it like a robot? And actually, one of them also I remember looks like from the Matrix. I remember when I saw that, it reminded me of the I don't know what you call them. They're in the Matrix when they're in the outside world and in the ships. You know, have you seen the Matrix paint actually? No point of explaining. I haven't seen it in a long while, but I forgot what they're called. Sentinels, yes, that's what they're called. lot of gunmetal on this dreadnought. Through the war suits, then Victor was. You talking about the Matrix or this? Ah, yes. Tentacles, actually. AI Onyx. Oh, that's right. Sentinels AI. Stomachs. What in the world did he eat? And this is what I was talking about, how like it's very difficult to be original because a lot of the stuff that you've drawn reminds me a lot of other things, except for I would say the Cthulhu, Sentinels, Centipede, and then the other three I'd say are roughly original. I think. Eat lead, boy. But again, there's ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, freaking GW over here ain't original. I believe they copied off, what do you call it? The original Starship Troopers, the book, I believe. And same with StarCraft. And there's another game. I think there's like 3 games that copy the same thing. Small buyer. Ah, what is the other? Isn't there another game that copied freaking Starship Troopers? StarCraft, 40K. What else? I know there's another one. Well, there's StarCraft, uh, GW with Space Marine and all that copied off the original Starship Troopers. Apparently, Starship Troopers was like the original Space Marine. As a matter of fact, apparently another story is that GW Games Workshop actually was going to create StarCraft. I don't know what happened, but that's the reason why you see Space Marine and the Terran infantry look very similar. An exosuit in a lot of sense. Although the power difference between a Space Marine and a Terran, well, Space Marine, I suppose, massive power difference there. The the Terran infantry just essentially just melts. If you look around, the body armor suits they made Starship Troopers have been used in certain movies in different movies. Maybe. I think it's created around the same time, though. I don't think it was Helldivers per se, but definitely inspired for sure. Helldivers. I mean, even if they were inspired by StarCraft, you know, it wasn't inspired by Starship Troopers. I think they were prop use items once they're made in the company. I'm glad I only have one of these dreadnoughts. I don't feel like painting so much different colors. I like diversity. I want just monotone. My theory in Helldivers, by the way, is that we're all just clone troopers, you know? It's the reason why we barely get it. The training is so basic that so long as they're capable of, you know, pushing up and identifying what up is and down is, you know, pushing up, down to control stuff. And our basic training is just basically, you know, climbing stuff and doing basic things. I think all the Helldivers are clones. If the clones can pass basic training, it's good enough to send them out to the war. But I don't know the actual lore though. But that's my headcanon right there. Because I mean, you die so many times and a new body just lands there. It's like, that's not weird. It makes sense that you just have to be able to push up, down, left, right, and then you have to be able to dodge bullets. If you can dodge a wrench, you could potentially dodge a bullet. Depends grenade throwing funny one. Melta nipples. You can. Oh, well, I don't want to move it too much. It's still wet paint. Have plans on converting sisters for pension and assault and assessors for my space maids. Yeah, they're gonna be too small though for body, aren't they? A space marine's gonna be a little bit bigger than. Oh, Rapentia. That's the mech ones, aren't they? People not being able to throw grenades is pretty crazy, but they are out there. Well, you know, what can you do? Booker. He has a really nice looking model for Space Maids, actually. One that's been, or two of them that's been converted enough, I would say. It's look really cool. One of them is just painted in a fashion. Hmm. It's a lot of gunmetal. Look, I started to not support this. I actually have I took a picture of in Space Marine 2, the Asian guy. He says the Codex Astartes does not support this. I took a picture of that. I removed this name, and I'll have it ready for it. When anyone says something I disagree with, I'm gonna post that picture. The Codex Astartes does not support this. Oh my gosh. Giga Chad Gadriel. Ah, yes. Well, he kind of questioned titties over there, I can't remember their names. It's been a minute. Gadriel, and then who's the black dude? The black dude's always been like so chill. But I like the dynamic though. One of them is kind of sus, and the other one's really chill. Boy, whenever Gadriel said the Codex Astartes doesn't support this action, I laughed so hard I don't know why. Well, I know why actually, but I don't know why I laughed so hard. But I know why I laughed. Because of Leandros. Chiron, that's right, Chiron. Had a fantastic one walking path and one red band. She's red band, unfortunately looks identical in the Ultramarine symbol. Huh. It's gonna be kinda, there we go. Oh, so much gunmetal. It is a tank after all, it's a tank. Just unlimited gunmetal. It's everywhere. Need more gunmetal. How do we feel about Primaris Firstborn thing? I honestly don't mind. I like it. The reason why being is because the models needed an update, and they look kind of goofy in the past. So I am pro it. They don't really need to call it Primaris, but it's something, just an excuse for them to give lore wise, to give them a new name, to differentiate them from the Firstborn. What about you, Booker? What are your thoughts on that? Hate it or love them? Lift up your armpit. Gonna give you some good metal. The lore I came up with for my space mates are that they're trader labeled chapter of the warp touch space marines, given that the cat ears talon, purple talons, or purr talons. Do they purr too, Paint? Love them, but maybe because as a relative new fan, I'm constantly taken back by the 40k versus the 40k versus at large. So yeah, let me see here. Let's see. Trying to find a good model I can have. Not really seeing much here. This is about the closest I can get. So you have the Primaris right here, right? And here's the Firstborn. You can definitely see quite a height difference there. Should still do first. Should still do first for company fit. T4, T99. Oh yeah, Terminators were T4, weren't they? I thought it was kind of crazy. The tactical armor just didn't increase your toughness, just increase your saves. So yeah, it's kind of a bit ridiculous. The proportions are still, yeah, exactly. Like the freaking power fist is massive, and their legs and all that kind of chunky, tiny. It's so small, and that's why. But this guy, I made. Oh, holy crap! Is he as tall as a primary? Oh, no, he's standing on too much crap. So I gave him two power fists, and he's pointing. And I magnetized his arms along with the head of the. So I could maybe use I bought a demon prince just so I could get the head. It's first time ever. Like I chopped up his leg, put some green stuff, and bled it out. His face mask there, it's like open, so you can see his flesh inside. You can see I literally damaged the model so that so you have little damage on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're magnetized. The hands are magnetized, so. Oop. And I found two power fists too, by the way. So, I mean, it could be done better for sure. But I mean, again, it's one of my first ones. Let's go, boys. Yeah, that's actually like Calgar's pose, isn't it? Kinda. You take a seat down here. Oh yeah. Anyways. had to, but the Emperor joined the cast, brother. He by cast Space Marines, bro. Had to. Cast, you know, Emperor. You know, I don't know if he lied or not. Who said he lying? Who said he lying? That's blasphemy right there, Alfonso. That's why you're chaos, because you don't believe. Wait, that's the way it's supposed to be. I need to finish this guy. I need to varnish. I'm gonna varnish him. I'm getting tired not varnish. Oh my gosh, it's full. Uh, Time to put this on top of a whole bunch of crap and grab this. All right. Time to varnish Titus over here. I just need to go ahead and varnish him up instead of keep leaving him exposed. Where's my... Here it is. They sometimes get the desire to mimic the behavior of cats like Perm. Yeah, the ones who get consumed by these desires. Like the blood angels falling with the red thirst. I don't know, I just think of those guys just all of a sudden turn into like actual cats, and they're just assholes. Great. It's the great first one, Neister. I think he is done. The So I bought this, right? It's Liquitex matte varnish. All of a sudden I go to freaking Michael's website and I was just looking for stuff to buy, and all of a sudden they have Liquitex Ultra matte varnish. I'm like, what the hell? What is this BS here? I thought matte varnish was matte varnish. Now there's ultra matte varnish. What? It's a varnish, matte varnish. Well, mind you, when I started back in third edition, I played Blood Angels and Ultramarines. Uh, I was relatively young then, and Ultramarines is my favorite color. Blue is my favorite color, so it kind of stuck to them. But amazingly, though, I will say their lore, their Primarch, the kind of the way they are is a little bit me. So it kind of matched. No, with 10% more. Yeah, probably. It's like, I'm sort of like, so this is matte, and this is ultra matte. Hold on, let me. Actually, I really like. Oh, I need to matte this guy up. So that's just base coated, or sorry, not base coated. That's just painted black with my special technique, and it looks really good. That's kind of crazy. I wanna varnish him just to see if it makes his armor stick better, or look better. Like, yeah, I'm wondering like what the hell is ultra matte varnish? What do you mean ultra matte? What the hell? I wanted the ultra matte varnish as possible. Okay, you should let him dry. Oh, the song is done already. Good lord, that's 2 playlists already. Oh no, it's not. It's just Google. Now let's see what happens if I matte varnish this guy. Not ultra matte varnish, but just regular matte varnish, you know. I can't afford that ultra stuff. Hey, what's up, Kit Bash? It's been a minute. Yeah, it's Ultra Master Fair Ship. I'm gonna make it custom data shooting models with this phone space maze, double the power fist with claws. Wait long enough, they'll have ultra, super, extra matte. I mean, dude, I'm sure they would. Like, it's some BS right there. It's like, God dang it, I just bought this and then it came out with a new ultra matte, ultra varnish, matte varnish. Uh, Damn, that looked good. That gold and that black really popped whenever I put varnish on it. Make sure I get all the, not too thick on any particular area. It's looking pretty dang good. Wow. I mean, it's a little shiny, so maybe I should have got the ultra matte varnish, ultra matte version of the matte varnish. Wow, give me one Vindicare Assassin with the sniper. I love the figure. Which one? There's like 3 of them, I think. Yeah, I think there's 3. Like a special edition one, then there's the new one, and then there's the old one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just was trying out the gold just to see what it looks like. So I was kind of hoping that that black turned out kind of like on this character. So the plastic, it actually kind of did get that like edge highlighting effect, especially you can see it on a gun quite a bit. But then the 3D printed resin face is super black. Like there is no quote unquote edge highlighting on it at all. It really stuck to the resin face. Same thing with this guy too. You can see like how the paint kind of peeled from the edges a little bit, but not the head, not the helmet. The helmet absorbed that Joker. The new one with the covering. Ah, yes, where he's on top of it. Like, yeah, that's really cool. I have the old one. Let's see if I have it over here. Wait, might be over here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't have it. No, I do have it. It's over there. Oh. I will say, the hell is that? There is a better looking model, I think. Oops. God dang it. Come here. So I have this model, which is I believe the original version, holding this plasma pistol and this freaking sniper rifle up. He's just base coated black. I haven't really painted him yet. Look at this, that tiny butt. Oh, that's not, huh. I guess the other assassins are somewhere else. I figured they're all together. Perhaps not. No, that's the old one. That's like maybe the first. It has a potentiality being the second print. It's pure pewter. It's either the first or second print of him. I'm thinking it's the first. I don't know if they actually had another print of him. Oh man, it was just like last. Yeah, that's the last music. Okay. It's an old one, man. I don't know. It looks all right. I wish I had my other assassins. Don't know where I put them. Hmm. I guess they ran away. They went to go kill something. Does that? Oh, well, I can't see anything because I don't have it pulled up. Does that look familiar? I really like the way that blue turned out. Again, mind you, I did edge highlighting with no edge highlighting whatsoever, but it looks really nice. You can kind of see some there. I don't think I varnished them. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'm not sure. It's tiny. So I do have two different 3D printers. I have a lot, actually a lot more. I have five 3D printers, which is terrible. Three of them is FDM, which is the is this thing. It's not resin. It's plastic. You could say PLA, as they say. But two of them are broke, and then this current one that I have, it's pretty cool. It can print with four different colors, and I don't have to change them out or anything like that. Then I have two resin printers. I decided to upgrade because um, the new one that I have does auto leveling, and that's amazing. Nice, just you hit print, it's gonna auto level the bed, so there's not gonna be very much failed prints. I love that. Auto leveling is a must on both printers. Bro, they're nasty. I don't rules. 2-cycle missile terminates second print had the head sensor and stone bolts for only, not like the current head sensor. Yeah, and actually I need to print the cyclone missile launchers on my Termies too, because I need to have, wow, I might have to have four. Ooh, hmm. Because I have like the old Terminator, where it's like this, like his hands are so close together, and he doesn't have a power fist. He actually, because he lost his power fist to have the little guiding thing for the missile launcher. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I need all of them to have missile launchers. Huh. Okay. I think that should be dry enough. It is, man, it is not matte. It is so shiny. Quote unquote matte varnish my butt. Wow. That does look really nice. Oh, these are three different golds, by the way. I was testing out what would the different golds would look like with the black background. So yeah, you can actually see this gold is a little bit more gold. And these two are a little bit lighter golds. Yeah, those two are different golds from different brands, I believe, but they are very similar. Very expensive to find, 20 plus for a last Canon optic bit. Full. Whew. So yeah, I wasn't really trying to paint this model here. These models are more like my test models to see what kind of dilution ratio and to see what the paint looks like on like a very detailed model. Kind of like this guy where I was testing out the blue and the orange. Again, I haven't varnished this guy. Gold on the right is definitely more true gold. The ones on the left are fool's gold color. And yes, actually. And then this is the orange I made for my Infinity models. So again, testing out to see what it looks like. Because the orange I have are not very orange. They're too bright. And I mixed this with a little bit of red to make it a little bit darker. Then again, with these models over here, I've been trying to find the right kind of blue. But it's kind of hard. I had a really nice blue and I can't seem to replicate it. And I want to use that blue on my Infinity models. It's kind of hard because I base coated these models in silver. Primer plus paint silver, and the paint struggles to stick to them, which is a problem. I think this is the closest I came. It actually looks true to light. Well, I think I brightened up the image a little bit, but this one is the closest it came with it. The one thing I was looking for is a thin enough blue that the silver underneath will kind of show through it, so that you can get a little shine with the silver and blue, which is like a blue tint. I think that's what I was trying to go. A blue tint over the silver. The hell is this guy? I don't know. I painted them all blue. and I was going to paint this model, but I did a, what do you call it? I had a paint primer, and I painted him. I primed him with the paint primer. I don't know if I'm going to really paint him or use him as an example, but the problem is it's not the silver base coat. I'm struggling to paint that, and I don't want to paint my Infinity models because I really like. Let me grab the one model. This thing is pure pewter, and it's very, very difficult. I don't know, looks cool to me. Alright, man, take it easy, Booker. So this is the Infinity model, and it's the Zetas. That's what they call a tag, tactical armor gear, and it's originally it's all pewter, by the way, all pewter. So this thing is heavy. If I throw it at someone, someone's dying. But the base coat itself, you can actually still see there's like the yellowish. You can see the yellowish there, and yellowish right there. That the silver didn't get to, but pewter and silver are very similar, so it's kind of hard to see sometimes. But yeah, the model looks really cool. Necromantic bits, like weapons and those kind of stuff. Are they possibly used in Warhammer 40k making conversion shotguns? I mean, let's say this, like, I think GW, it's okay with you kit bashing stuff, especially if it's their stuff. Like, they want you to buy their stuff, so if it's close enough to it, I don't think anyone's gonna really complain. I mean, if you look at local shops, in my local shop, you know, they're very, what you call it, what's the right word? They're substitute friendly, proxy friendly. Use him as an example for other models to do good on the throw him at other models. The problem is the other models are Peter too, so. But so yeah, if there's a weapon that you really like, so for example, I mean, this is pure. This is, gosh darn it, I have not the thing up. So this is not an official head on this guy from GW. That's a 3D printed head from some other dude that draws art and stuff. But since I play Ultramarines and they're like Roman base, they have the the little plume or whatever it's called in their head. I decided to start converting some of at least the helmets to with the plume on it. Oh, and here's one guy. He has a clear, it's a clear resin, so you can see the plume on his head there. You can also see the weapon that I want him to use. It's very clear, but it's not fitting quite right because of the backpack and the little thing in his chest. And this guy, I clearly did not get the undercoat there right. This is from the Leviathan box set, and it normally comes with a face, but I don't like faces, so I 3D printed a Terminator face, and looks good. Also, he didn't have a Power Fist originally, because they all come with swords only, so I 3D printed a Power Fist. And then I converted my own, what do you call it, Captain. And I don't think anyone would really complain. It's very accurate. So now, if you go to GW official tournament events, they may have a problem. They may have a problem. I don't know. It used to be you can have up to 30% not GW stuff, but I'm not sure anymore. Yeah. Adjudicator can't be used in energy. Yeah. Oh, is it 0% now? It used to be like they're lenient to like 30% because you can grab like the plastic, the sprues, and what do you call it? Sculpt your own weapons and stuff, and also I don't know, some other things too. They used to be lenient, but I think now they're not anymore. I think it's kind of 90 to 100% GW stuff. So I have a whole bunch of Power Fist here. It looks like gummy bears and stuff. Also, what else? Well, I don't know where the other stuff is at, but yeah, I bought a whole bunch of files, so I'm gonna have a 3D printed army of demons and chaos. Oh, here. So this is gonna be my knight army. It might be a little bit too tall for a, a little, what do you call it? The little knights. I forgot what they're called. Yes, actually, when I brought a whole bunch of, here we go. So I had clear resin models. I was thinking about maybe running an entire army of just clear resin stuff and just not paint them. It's like that's my army. They have stealth, camo, or whatever you call it, and I had green, like clear, see-through green, like so like this. So it's like see-through green, and I actually had some gummy bears with me. I was eating the gummy bears and I had that. But yeah, I was gonna 3D print an entire knight army. So this was a new spray paint, and I was testing out how the paints reacted to it, and kind of just glossed that over for Iron Hands, I believe. Seeing how the metallic goes on that. Yeah, no, don't have any red ones. I will say the white, or the clear, should I say? The reason why I get clear, if there's a failed print, I could usually see through the bottom of the resin, and makes it easier to say, oh, there's a misprint. I see it right there. Let me go ahead and just remove that one. But if your resin is not clear, you can't see to the bottom, obviously. But I said the problem with clear is that they're all clear, and that's difficult. The green ones are a little bit easier to see because it has color to it, so it tends to absorb more light as light goes through it versus clear. Yeah, oh yeah. I don't have any town models though, so anyways, I'm actually gonna call it right here. Um, Stream for decent. I need to get this guy painted because I'm running him. I want to try him out along with my two tanks and my two repulsor transports. I need to get my Judicator and my Chaplain painted, Terminators painted. Man, I got a lot. So anyways, I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Try to stream for at least an hour. An hour every day. We'll get some models painted, and I've been making some progress for sure. So I paint 40K, Infinity, MCP, Underworlds, and just random models sometimes. So nice. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down, down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.